Love. It's an interesting emotion. It's hard to put into words or describe it. Some say it makes you feel warm and tingly on the inside. They say that's a feeling that makes you want to spend your whole life with someone. Some just say it means you have a deep regard for someone. I would agree with all of these. Hello everyone, it's Laser, and in case you couldn't tell already, that I have a very special video planned for you today. For you see, it's February, and everyone knows in February it's Singles Awareness Day. It's Valentine's Day. That's the holiday that appears in this month. Whew, nailed it. So, for those of you that don't know, I am dating the beautiful angel Mira Marvel, and that is now on the internet for everyone to see, and for people to bug us with to no end. Love you, sweetie. So anyway, I thought for this Valentine's video, I would publicly embarrass my tell the story of how Mira and I fell in love. Because, as one person once said, that's some cheesy stuff right there, love stories. But you see, cheese is good, dairy is good for you, I swear. And I'm gonna provide for you your daily ship fic. This is all the shipping you'll need for the rest of your day. So, let's wind back the clocks and go back to my second year of high school. It was during second semester, or at least just starting second semester. Also, I'll refer to it as spring semester. And it all started when I was looking on Equestria Mino, and I saw a post. And this was when I still used the app. So I saw a post about some brony in need. I decided to look at it and found Fast Track, the best mamma jamma that ever stood in front of a camera. He was talking about another brony by the name of Jakey Arnold. I went to Jakey's channel, and he seemed like an alright guy, so I subscribed and turned on notifications to catch one of his streams. The first stream I watched live was him with the Rift City, and a special guest, Flare Rose. They were talking about MLP villains. Anyway, it was a fun stream to watch, so I continued to stand by and see what other things he would make. A few more streams go by, and then there came a live stream where Jakey was talking to people that watched the stream. He put the link to the Hangouts room and people could join. So I grabbed my microphone and decided to join the stream. I don't remember much about the stream, but I do remember being very shy and confused and quiet. You can probably go back and find it. I was streaming with people who I never knew, but it was kind of fun. And also, again, super stressful, which is why I was so quiet. Now, I believe it was the second stream, or at least that's what Mira told me. I was with Jakey. It was another conversation, just chatting with friends, and it was during the stream I met a very special pony, Mira Marvel. Mira joined one of the streams, and the first thought I had was, she sounds adorable. I'm serious. That was my first thought. I'm not even joking. I swear I'm not lonely. Anyway, after the call, we all stayed in touch through Hangouts, Google Hangouts, the chatting program. It's all right. We would chat almost every day in the group chat, not just me and Mira. It was a group thing. And then we actually started doing group calls in the chat room. So I got to meet a bunch of friends like Blue Prism, Kaliso, Mira Marvel, and several more. Usually it was the four of us hanging out in these group calls, or at least that's what happened back then. Even cued a fun little art piece by Blue Prism. Eventually, we all joined the Rift City, so a bunch of us got to hang out some more together, so other friends like mine, such as Pat Rex, Patrick Roberry, Romance Rider, etc., all got to join the Rift City, including Mira. So, during all this time, Mira and I became very good friends. Now, while all this was happening during spring semester, I was actually going through one of the worst phases of my life. And I don't think most of my friends knew about it because I kept it very quiet and to myself. But I had missed approximately 7 days of school because I just couldn't bear to go. I couldn't get out of bed and go to school. So I then started to see a psychiatrist who had diagnosed me with anxiety and social anxiety. And now with my therapist, I'm actually leaning towards depression too. Isn't that great? But not then. Wasn't depressed then, I don't think. But anyway, I was pretty messed up during that time, and still kinda am. But it was also during this time that I was dating my first girlfriend, who most of the people in the city don't even know. I don't think any of them know. Only a few of them know I had a first girlfriend before Mira, so, well, you know, now they know. Now, my old girlfriend was very nice and was very kind to me, and still is. We're still great friends, and in fact, she's probably watching this video right now. Hi. So, being that I started dating someone during a very unstable time of my life, it didn't go well. I was not a good boyfriend in my eyes, and I was really harsh on myself during this time. Around a month of dating, I didn't feel comfortable anymore and I broke up with her. Also, before anyone jumps to conclusions, the breakup was completely my fault and mine alone. It was in no way, shape, or form her fault. But the drama, it didn't stop there. This rabbit hole gets deeper because it was also during this time when I was dating my old girlfriend that a new ship was born in the Rift City. The Mirror laser ship, the me and Mirror, people made that ship joke. They started shipping Mirror and I. And like I said before, they didn't know. They didn't know I had a girlfriend, and most of them don't even, like, not even till now, knew that I had a girlfriend before Mirror. I never told them, so they just kept shipping. So every call I was in during this time with Mirror, there would be at least one ship joke. At least one, if not 10. So when I finally broke up with my old girlfriend, I was in a very crappy mood for a long time, still kind of am, but I didn't stop them from making jokes because I knew it was just a joke. I didn't take it too seriously. So I was pretty done with dating at the time. I was like, nope, not doing it anymore, I'm done. So I tried to move on with life. I spent most of my time trying to do schoolwork and Rift City mod work. The ship unfortunately continued to plague the group calls. I just got used to it over time and even started playing along with the joke, just screwing around. But then there was a call I had with Mirror. It was in the group chat, but it was just me and Mirror for a substantial amount of time. We stayed up really late. In fact, I think it was midnight, and my mother came home and yelled at me for staying up too late, but oh well. But we stayed up really late and watched all the episodes of this really short anime. It was called Jellyfish Princess. I think it was like 13 episodes long. Very short. And also, yes, it's a very girly name. Deal with it. You should watch it, though. It's kind of good. It's pretty good. So, when we were watching this, it felt kind of strange. Not just because I was watching a very girly anime, but because I'd never spent so much time with Mira before. But I really liked it. I really enjoyed spending time with her. And I started thinking, wow, Mira's really nice and kind and sweet. And then my mind started to wander and started thinking about, what if? What if this Mirror laser ship wasn't just like a joke anymore? What if we were actually dating? But then I was like, no, there's no way Mirror would want to try to date me. It's just online relationships is difficult. There's just no way. It's impossible. Not gonna happen. So I quickly shot down the idea that Mira and I could ever work out, but Mira started doing some weird things after that call. She would say things like laser, and this actually spawned a joke that Pat Rex would do. So whenever I would join, Pat Rex would go laser, and yeah, so that was a funny joke. But then Mira would also like stare at me during calls and sigh at odd times. Now, I didn't notice at the time, but Mirror had gotten feelings for me. For some strange reason, she had thought that I was cute or attractive. I know, crazy, right? But Mirror is a cute kind of crazy. Anyway, apparently she had a crush on me and struggled to talk to me about it, which is kind of hilarious because I had a crush on her too. I just shot down the idea so quickly. So, time went on. I was moving on from the idea that Mirror and I could ever be a thing, and Mirror started acting different around me, and I just tried to shrug it off, thought it was just a joke, not important or something strange. But anyway, at times I did think, does Mirror like me? Does she like me or something? And I was like, no, that can't be it. I'm just thinking these things because I liked her. So, days went on, and her behavior became more and more apparent to me. I became very suspicious. I was like, man, this seems really odd. This is really peculiar. Because I didn't know what she was trying to imply, but I didn't want to assume either, because I was thinking, the only reason I thought she liked me is because I liked her, and I was like, nope, that can't be right. Though, despite me shrugging it off, Mirror started making her move in a sort of way, because one fateful day, it was during a group call again, but the only people in the call were Pat, Mirror, and myself. We were just casually chatting when out of the blue, Mirror says, hey, can I ask you guys about asking guys out? And then Pat and I just stop, like, talking immediately. We're just like, what? So we then find out that Mirror had a high school girl anime crush on someone, and she couldn't tell the guy because life is an anime apparently, and guys are scary. Good job, Mirror. But in all seriousness, she was concerned about the friend zone, and because the guy she liked was a friend of hers. So Pat and I tried our best to give suggestions on how to comfort her. And during this time, a few people knew I had a girlfriend, as I've mentioned. And when I said that to Mira, she asked, "You aren't still dating, right?" And I was like, "No." She sighed with relief. This was the biggest hint that she liked me. And I was like, no, no, there can't be. That's impossible. I can't possibly be the guy she likes. So the call ends. I am more suspicious about Mira's actions more than ever before. So I'm so confused what to do. I know she likes a guy, and I think it's me, but it could be someone else. Now, like I said earlier, I also had a crush on her, so I didn't tell her if I didn't tell her because I couldn't tell if I was being clever when I came to the conclusion that she might like me, or I was just being silly because I liked her. At this point, I'm dying on the inside because I just want to know who she likes. A week or so passes. I check up with her to see how talking to her crush was going, and she said she didn't tell him yet. So now I was even more curious who this guy was. So for like 2 or 3 weeks, I'm coaching Mirror through this, and so is Kaliso. Thank you for your help, Kaliso. Greatly appreciate it. He was holding Mirror's hand through most of this, and basically the whole crush phase as well, because he's a bro. So Mirror had two people coaching her through this, and eventually I get Mirror to agree to contact him. So you know what she says a day or so later? When I'm going to sleep that night. I told her the time and then asked why, and you know what she said? It's nothing. Uh-huh. Sure. I'm sure it was nothing. So I go to bed like I said I would and wake up the next morning and see I got a message from Mirror. It said, I like you. And at that moment I think, yay! Because I had school that day. So all day I have to know about Mirror liking me. Half of me was like, oh, she likes me. And the other half was like, ugh, what am I gonna do? So I get home from school. I wait for Mirror to get online and just double check to make sure I wasn't seeing things. And she said, yes, I do like you. And I'm just going crazy, like, what are we gonna do then? Well, we start talking more often to try to get to know each other better, and after a day or two, I confessed telling her that I also had a crush on her. So we talk more often, and I'll spare you all the cringy stuff I said because it is bad. Is very bad. All I'll say is that Mira and I had some really cute things to say, and she was really adorable. We chat for like a week, and one night I ask her, what are we gonna do? We both really like each other, so what now? And at 11 o'clock at night, on August 19th, 2017, I finally got her to ask me if I wanted to date her. And I said yes. And there you have it, how Mira and I came to be. Now, we were dating for about over a month before we told our friends in the city about it, and Trans actually found out before we even started dating that Mira liked me during this time prior to me and Mira telling everyone about being together. Heck, Trans found out Mira had a crush on me before we even started dating, and he had to keep it to himself. Now, he could have told everyone, but he didn't because he's a bro. Trans is a bro, and he's awesome, and you should check out his stuff. But anyway, so again, shout out to Kaliso and Trans for not telling people about me and Mira and I, before we were ready. Because huge thanks to you guys. And also shout out to Jakey Arnold for bringing us all together. Thank you all. And if it weren't for Jakey, me and Mira wouldn't even know each other and wouldn't be together. So thank you, Jakey, Kaliso, and Trans. Thank you all. I hope you all have a fantastic day, and even if you don't have someone who you are especially close with, this is a great day to spend time with people you love, like friends or family. Now, if any of you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below, and I will respond to them, because I barely have any subs, so I probably won't get many questions. Thank you all for watching, happy Valentine's Day, and remember to stay positive.